Close your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to let the cards speak. Now I know you guys have been wondering, where the hell have you been? I have been focusing on myself, my son, getting my house in order. This period where there's this major shift happening in the world, I felt it in January, February, right? It was an incredibly intense period for me where I felt like my energy was being sapped and I didn't know why. Of course, I was still doing readings, still doing mentorship sessions, still working on my seasoning business, still spending time with my son and having my me time. But I just felt really like swamped. It felt similar to when you're pregnant and like the first few months where you just like out. You're just so tired. It felt like that. I finally realized that it was the shift. Of course, hearing from other teachers, spiritual practitioners, and of course, I had a physical checkup, so everything is fine in that area. I was told it had to do with working during periods of rest. So, working astrally. When your soul comes back into your body, you're like drained. You're like spent because you're working not only in this dimension, but the higher dimensions as well, to help the collective to move or to shift. The readings and the mentorships that I've been doing has been quite intense as well, the energy, because a lot of people are experiencing great fear. They're not knowing what to expect, what will happen in the future, and also just feeling ungrounded, unsettled, not knowing if they should start making major changes in their lives or just remain. So there's been a lot of anxiety and fear and worry, and helping people through that, and then astrally doing whatever I'm doing up there. It's definitely has been draining and taxing. However, I have learned how to come back into alignment by setting up a routine where I'm not neglecting any area that is of great importance in my life. Also learning to let go of the small stuff, let go of things that I do not have control of. So I really hope that you guys have been well. During this period, I've also taught my son how to ride a bike. He's never been on a bike before, and yes, he has started late. However, he picked it up in 3 days. He learned how to ride independently in 3 days. Of course, he has to continue riding to make sure he doesn't like crash into people, etc., to learn how to control the bike while in the zone when he's riding. But that was absolutely amazing because, of course, the place where I purchased the bike, I was told that it would take 4 weeks for someone who has never been on a bike before to learn how to ride. I'm really chuffed. I'm really excited. Yeah, so let's get on with this reading. Okay, so let's get a card for the options from the Inner Eye Oracle. Okay, we're going to let the card speak. So what do you have to tell these beautiful souls on my channel that one wants to drop? May I have a card for option 1? Oop, there you go. That flew. We have 4 of Diamonds, home. Option 1. We have a card for option 2. Okay, take that one. King of Spades, the Advisor. And option 3, 4 of Hearts, Restriction. So once again, option 1, 4 of Diamonds, home. Option 2, King of Spades, the Advisor. And option 3, 4 of Hearts, Restriction. So you can pause the video, choose a card, let's get to it. Hello, option 1, for those of you who selected the first card, the 4 of Diamonds, home, here's your reading. So what I'm getting from this is, for some of you, we're going to state the obvious here, looking to buy a home, and I am hearing to not go above your means. Okay? For others, it's seeing an old derelict home that you want to purchase, or you're dreaming of purchasing and renovating it, right? You're looking to bring it back to its original glory. Someone wants to move to like France, or to buy a castle or a stately home and to fix it up. Just like these people on some of these programs where they go to France, some people go to like Scotland, Ireland, and they buy these old castles, derelict buildings, and they fix it up. It's like a childhood dream of wanting to live in a home like that. But here it's saying to make sure that it makes economic sense, right? The renovations. I am hearing, well, I can do it myself. Yes, but be prepared for it to be a long journey. Okay? You're going to need help, I'm hearing. You're going to need help, and to take the help, what you could do is to get apprentices in and provide room, board, food, and that's how you can speed up the process a bit. The materials you can find cheaply. It's for you to haggle, I'm hearing. Go wholesale, okay? Like the places where tradesmen, where they go, you get those good prices. For some of you, you will need a site manager, especially if you're in the UK or Europe. There are legal guidelines for certain buildings, especially listed ones. Yeah, council issues. But once completed, it will be an amazing family home. Someone wants to build, but it's to they want to move away from the homes that are currently built, how it is, where it's so less and very magnolia. They're wanting to build a home from scratch, from the ground up, where it is, I'm hearing old ways, how it used to be built. The interiors will look as it did in the past. Why are you doing this? Because it costs more to renovate than to build from scratch. It's achievable, I'm hearing. What you need to do is to get old materials from derelict buildings, so stone, etc. Right? Bits from old buildings that are being knocked down. Look into that. There's something about the energy of that period blessing or flowing through the new build. For another person, this is actually an ancestor. They're saying when you are redecorating your home, I think this person used to be really good at decorating. It's dressing it in a way that matches the property period. So if your home is like, let's say, Art Deco features, then the interior should be of that period. Not everything, there can be a nod to it, but it's really learning how to work with the fabric of the building and the features, right, of certain items within the building. So you would add a few pieces that are of that period. Okay, let us move on. Yeah, this really feels like home more than body. But what is screaming here is making sure that everything makes financial sense. Okay? If you're thinking about buying, making sure that it makes financial sense. Four of Pentacles also speaks on making sure that everything is sound, right? So get a property inspection so that you will know what needs repairing before buying, because surprises are not fun after you've bought. This could be selling the family home as well. Okay. Ooh, we got several cards. We got several cards here. Percardium Meridian, protection and self-love. Fifth auric field, guidance and expression. Fifth chakra, communication and guidance. Look at that, we have the fifth auric field and the fifth chakra. Guidance and self-expression, or excuse me, guidance and expression and communication and guidance. So this is about when you have people working for you, so anyone helping you with building the property, renovating the property, purchasing the property, right? Make sure that you communicate clearly, right? Making sure that everyone is on the same page, that you are understood and that you understand the other person, whatever they're saying to you, right? So it's all about clarity and not being afraid to speak up, especially when it comes to financing as well. When it comes to the money, not feeling embarrassed and not saying anything. This is about being blunt, being upfront, right? And honest. That's how you can ensure the best outcome. This new home, this new environment is going to make you feel free. It's going to make you feel really happy, really fulfilled. We have here even active. This could develop into a little side hustle here because you understand how to be assertive. You understand the right questions to ask, the right approach. It feels like it would run smoothly. The Four of Pentacles and the home gives me Cancerian energy. We have Five of Cups. Ooh, strength there. We have the Seven of Wands. Strength fell on the ground. Strength. Okay, one more card. Ace of Wands. Seven of Cups. Okay, so we have options and we have options here. I am getting a bidding war, right? It may be where you find the right property and you miss out on it. This could be outbidded. This could be someone making a higher offer. This could be even it being out of your reach financially. That is why there is a need, again, for clarity, for being honest about your finances. Four of Pentacles can also mean just being comfortable and stable, but not, there is no increase or decrease. Okay, so realizing that I need to have a plan B, I need to gain more capital, I need to cut back on certain expenses, right? It's all about what do you do after you've experienced a challenging period or a setback. Being able to ride the storm with the Five of Cups and strength. Then finding your power, your willpower, your strength, Seven of Wands, to start anew or to move towards the plan B. Maybe even plan C and plan D. But this is not allowing yourself to falter. This is finding the strength and the courage to move forward. And in doing so, there's a need for honesty and transparency. All right? Now, on a more personal level, this is about, with home, Four of Pentacles or Four of Diamonds, feeling comfortable within the self to be able to stand up for yourself and to communicate freely your true feelings or authentic self-expression, It's like making a conscious decision to start practicing this and living in this way, moving forward with the Ace of Wands. Not being afraid to stand your ground, to set healthy boundaries, to speak your mind. So this is being at home with the self. If someone has done you wrong, if you have experienced some form of disappointment, loss, being able to overcome it, but being able to speak on it. This is not about bottling it up. This is about being free to express, to act as your true self. To not allow yourself to be confused, but to be true to yourself so that you can make the right choices moving forward. Okay, let's get some guidance. Card number 69. Atom. The Deva of Atom is the basic unit of matter and perhaps of consciousness. At the center of each atom is a nucleus consisting of a varying number of protons and neutrons, which are thought to be bonded together by electromagnetism and gravity, a whirling microcosmos of energy. This Deva is seen as the core of our awareness, around which our lives revolves. This is our soul contract, the nucleus of our existence. We may not remember that contract, but we can become aware of it by following the inner promptings of our hearts. Remembering the self, remembering who you are, really stepping into this energy and not worrying about what others think, right? Being able to take criticism on the chin. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2, for those of you who selected the second card, the King of Spades, the advisor. Here's your reading. Okay, so I'm hearing like a know-it-all. Wow. What I'm getting from this is a need to understand that not everyone is going to take your guidance on board, okay? I'm hearing wisdom is golden. Now, for some of you, this is you not taking a person's guidance on board. And for others, this is you being the person offering guidance and it's not taken on board, right? And that's okay, because here it's about sharing the guidance and that's it, right? You've done your bit. We have the roses here. And that's when I heard wisdom is golden. So down the line, your guidance will be recognized and appreciated, because that's when it would be needed. So this is speaking on sometimes we are not meant to be of service and expect immediate recognition and reward for that service. This is about being of service and surrendering expectations or some type of exchange. It's truly allowing the divine to work through you. It's also, are you taking your own advice? Are you following it? Are you practicing what you are preaching? Okay. Yeah, instead of only helping others to learn how to plan for themselves, right? You need to practice the same guidance you offer to others, discovering where you need to apply it in your life. I'm hearing that is where you will be celebrated, because you are providing the change or creating the change in your life by practicing what you preach. So we have here triple warmer meridian, regulation and internal communication. It's like some form of activation where we have something warming up. It's like gaining energy, right? Preparing to move, to be active. So the way you motivate others, especially when they listen to what you have to say, you have to also follow that. With internal communication, it's really going inwards and finding the areas honestly and truthfully in your life that needs your attention. Okay, Four of Cups. Taking a time out to focus on the self. Seven of Wands, and not those two. Okay, they all want to come out. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups, Seven of Wands. We got stubborn energy. So that can also be people not accepting your guidance. That's okay, right? The Devil, the Hanged Man, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so it's clearly speaking on feeling unappreciated, possibly becoming defensive, right? Annoyed, falling into shadow energy. When people don't listen, they don't quickly move and listen to your guidance, take action quickly. They're not doing that. But it's saying, are you doing that? Right? Maybe your discontent is stemming from what you are not focusing on, what you are not doing. What negative patterns are you holding on to and refusing to change? And refusing to change. The Hanged Man is looking at what you are teaching from a different angle, what you are sharing with others from a different angle. I'm hearing like you telling your story, but you don't even realize it. Sometimes the universe brings people towards you who needs your help with problems that you are also facing, and it's like a wake-up call for you to recognize it and to see the situation within yourself and to start healing it, to start working on it. Because this is like a perspective shift. Telling them what to do, helping them to clear their negative patterns, but what are you doing? It's saying for you to quickly recognize this and to start working on changing it. That's when, bottom of the deck, the Empress, the blessings will come in. The great flow of energy. The Lovers. The harmony comes in. Ace of Cups. It's really speaking on, again, needing to put the mirror up to the self. Ace of Cups again over here. The advisor needs to listen to their advice. For others, it would be, what would you tell a friend if they were in the situation that you find yourself in? That's another way to help yourself. So if you're not someone who is just spreading wisdom out there, and you're really in a pickle, you're in a challenging situation, just put yourself in the position or ask yourself, what would I tell my friend if she came to me or he came to me with the same challenging situation that I am finding myself in? What would I say to them? And then take your guidance. So we have here card number 5, this beautiful angel here. Eros, the yang energy, potent, outgoing, brighter than any sun. This is the divine expressing its masculine aspect. Eros, the light bearer, also seen as Adonis, the ardent light of outpouring divinity. This deva reflects the highest level of love. Wow. So this is the divine masculine energy. And we do have the King of Wands, the divine masculine. So listening to your own advice, because we know with the divine masculine as well, it's all about taking action. So there's a strong need to go inwards and to take your own guidance and put it into practice to help you overcome certain challenges that you may face in your life. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3 for those of you who selected the third card, 4 of Hearts, restriction. Here's your reading. This is like the 8 of Swords meets the 4 of Hearts, 4 of Cups. Isolation, but this is isolation that you choose to inflict on yourself. So isolation and avoidance that causes you to feel emotionally disconnected from the world, from your family, from your friends, even from yourself. Not knowing who you are, getting confused about likes, dislikes, etc. We have here self-editing as well, meaning holding back from truly expressing yourself with the bird here. When you're communicating, it's almost like, well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to keep quiet. People don't know who you are, your views, nothing. Not allowing yourself to speak, not allowing yourself to go to certain places, possibly out of fear. But in doing so, you're feeling disconnected, emotionally ambiguous. This is also long lost loved ones or loved ones who've been away for a while, finally re-entering your life, right? So they're going to come back. They're going to be changed. They're going to be different because during this period of isolation, some may have done inner work, right? So they're no longer the person you remember them as, maybe for the better. And for others, it's through trauma. So they are more disconnected. They are more insular. Wow, I'm getting like keep away energy from this. For someone, your partner does not want you to speak or express yourself. They're always cutting in. They're always speaking for you to others. You're made to feel like you are not intelligent. What you have to say makes no sense. There's a need for you to break out of that habit. We have here stone element, recoding and stability. If you were in any of these situations that I mentioned, this is about using your time wisely. Now with the stone element, this is breaking boundaries, but it's the boundaries that you've built for yourself. So breaking the boundaries and getting to the core issue as to why you are allowing yourself to be in this situation. whether it is you caging yourself and keeping away from everyone, or allowing yourself to be silenced, edited, spoken for, right? So getting to the core issue and finding that gem within, that diamond within. That diamond is your essence, who you are, who you came here to be and will be. Because once you found and connected with your essence, that cannot be taken away from you. That is who you are. So you use this time wisely to connect with you and Source, the Creator, God. Once you have built that relationship, nothing can take that away from you. No one can take that away from you. Okay? The stone element will then change to you being solid, stable, secure, confident. There will be no need for you to keep away, isolate yourself, edit yourself. You'll be speaking truth. You'll be walking in truth. The Four of Cups energy is you then being able to live freely, express your true divine self to the world. Because with the Four of Cups, it's that disconnection, not even knowing, I don't know how I feel. You will then feel yourself and be able to truly express it, showing others that they too can live in this way, freely. Sometimes it's okay to go in the cage every now and then, to have that time for self-reflection, to quiet the noise of the world. But it's important to come out and to not be afraid. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. The hand of God. You have something to offer, to share with the world and those around you. Don't mute it. 10 of Swords. Woo. Devil energy again, yeah. Okay, so we have 7 of Wands, stand your ground with them boundaries. 6 of Wands, recognition, the Devil. You see, 10 of Swords, the Devil, it's breaking that chain that either you put around yourself or you allow others to put on you. Right, this is you finding your power. 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, recognizing that you are strong. You have something to say. You're here on a mission, living your life with purpose and meaning, not trapping it. You were blessed with the ability to create, even have a successful life, a life that allows you to be able to inspire and to help others. Your actions and how you overcome this isolation is what will allow others to see your value and to be inspired to change as well. But in order to do this, you first have to see yourself, connect with your essence and the Creator. It's so important. Then you will shift your view on how you see yourself and the world, life even. Let's get some guidance. We have card number 3 and card number 30. Card number 3, creation. Because it is the nature of divine consciousness to create, it reaches out and the original unimagined burst of energy transmute into pure divine love, which finds its focus in the intention to create, to manifest into form. We need to revise the idea we have about ourselves through creativity. As we grow older, we unconsciously fall into the habit or set ideas which inhibits the flow of life. You hear that? That's the restriction. We stop experiencing, playing, or asking questions. Humanity has an instinctive creative urge, but we often inhibit ourselves through fear of making mistakes or being seen too clearly. However, we stop creating altogether. We lose those dimensions of ourselves that link us to the divine. Are you hearing this? Your essence and connecting to the divine will allow you to be unbreakable, to connect with life again. Card number 30. Kali dance. The deva here depicts the raw power of the psyche moving across the land, crackling with lightning and energy as it goes. This deva has the potential for both creativity and destruction. Are you hearing this? It is not intrinsically destructive, but it is wild energy. And as the divine vibrations slow, those around it may well be affected negatively. So when you slow down, when your vibration drops, that's when this energy is more felt by yourself and others. A negative energy, right? That sluggish, slow energy. Kali dance is the wake-up call. The card appears to warn us that we need to clean up our act, both personally and globally, before it is too late. Every communication with the devas emphasize that the changes taking place in the world at the moment, which can appear very negative, are the harbingers of a major shift. So you may be feeling the shift that is happening in the world right now, and it may feel intense for you, especially with the devil here and the 10 of swords, where you are just spent, you are disconnected, you have had it. But what it's saying is, do not disconnect with life. Do not disconnect from life. Instead of hiding and isolating yourself, reconnect with yourself, connect with the source, and to create. The creation is solutions, finding solutions, taking certain actions in your own personal life that will help to inspire others around you to change. This can help the collective greatly because you shift, right? And remember, everyone feels your energy, those around you. So when you shift, you inspire others to shift as well, and they inspire others to shift as well, and so on and so forth. So that's one way of bringing about change. So you do have a major mission here, and maybe you were in this place, in this position of isolating yourself or allowing yourself to be walked all over, to then learn how to stand up for yourself and to be empowered, so people can see that transformation. It's a major and drastic transformation that will inspire them to do the same. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your